Imagine how terrified you would be if you saw a strange man on your security camera with a huge gun.
Kids are always precious, and when they're in danger, every adult turns into a hero.
It's my baby. Can't take her.
Whether it's a sibling, a grandmother, or a babysitter.
6-year-old who escaped an alleged abduction attempt right in front of her house.
Get ready to see how the bad guys got outsmarted by an unexpected hero. Number 1. Nanny's Rescue. On 2017, Jenna Lee Baker transformed from a nanny into a superhero. While out running errands with a 3-year-old boy, a burglar invaded their home. Security cameras caught the intruder rifling through the kitchen and bedrooms, including the kids' room. Upon returning, Jenna sensed something was wrong and called for the boy. Suddenly, the burglar dashed down the stairs. Without missing a beat, Jenna grabbed the child and sprinted to the neighbor's house. The spooked burglar fled. The parents take Jenna as their hero, and they are grateful for her quick thinking and bravery. Number 2. Brave Stranger Saves. A routine grocery trip turns into a scene from a horror movie. 2 masked men with guns storm the store, and 2 kids are caught in the middle, wide-eyed and terrified. The 7-year-old witnesses the whole thing, probably thinking, "Is this real life?" Amidst all this, a brave stranger steps in, performing a heroic act. She grabs the kid and hides her in her hoodie. This shows that even in the most intense situations, there's always someone ready to step up and do the right thing.
Thanks for saving me.
Number 3. Babysitter versus burglar. When babysitting turns into a spy thriller. A quick-thinking nanny faced a midday home invasion in the Pico Robertson neighborhood. 3 masked burglars jumped a fence and broke in while she was babysitting an infant. Sensing danger, she hid in the bathroom with the baby and called the child's mom, who rushed back home. The burglars fled upon seeing the nanny and baby, but not before being caught by security cameras. The homeowner, who had spotted their suspicious car days earlier, is grateful for the nanny's bravery and urges anyone with information to contact the police. Number 4. Fearless Nanny Action. 2 people attempted a kidnapping, but they didn't expect a fearless nanny. She quickly pulls the child out of the car just in time. The kidnappers try to escape, but people nearby see what's happening and rush to stop the car. It's a tense scene, with the brave nanny saving the day and the kidnappers making a quick getaway. Number 5. Girl's Brave Escape.
Imagine how terrified you would be if you saw a strange man on your security camera with a huge gun.
Imagine chilling at home when you see a strange man with a shotgun on your security camera. This is a reality for this 14-year-old girl who was alone with her little sister. It felt like a horror movie scene. A man shows up, armed and dangerous, banging on the front door. Leah's heart races as he suddenly leaves, but the nightmare isn't over. He comes back and opens the door. Leah's bravery kicks in. She scoops up her 4-year-old sister and hides in another room. Their dog, Loki, barks like a furry security alarm. Within minutes, deputies arrive and manage to disarm the man, who turns out to be suffering from dementia. Number 6. Siblings Chase. A kidnapper runs down the street with a toddler in his arms, thinking he's got a clean getaway. But not so fast. The toddler's brave 8-year-old sister is hot on his heels, screaming and chasing after him without a second thought for her safety. Right behind her is their 10-year-old brother, pushing a stroller and determined to stop the kidnapper. These kids are like pint-sized superheroes in action. The entire chase is caught on a grocery store's security camera, showing the kidnapper darting into an alley with the kids on his back. Thankfully, their courage pays off as the kidnapper, realizing he's being chased, eventually sets the toddler down and escapes, leaving the little one safe and sound. Number 7. Alert store staff. At Coeur d'Alene Paracel, it's just another evening until things take a dramatic turn. A man grabs a 10-year-old boy, claiming to be his mother's fiancé, and tries to walk off. But thanks to some sharp-eyed employees, this plot doesn't go as planned. The boy, sensing danger, dashes behind one of the staff, who quickly realizes something's off. The kid is safely moved aside while the employees spring into action. The owner, Jamin Rodriguez, decides to tail the suspect, updating the police with every step as they circle the lake. Meanwhile, another employee stays with the boy and successfully finds his real mom. After a tense 15 minutes, the man is still being tailed by Rodriguez until the police arrive and apprehend him. Thanks to the employee's quick thinking and bravery, the boy is safely reunited with his mother. Number 8. Sammy's clever move. Meet Sammy, a 10-year-old whose quick thinking made him a local hero. While heading home, Sammy noticed a woman tailing him, trying to lure him with promises of treats. But Sammy, wise beyond his years, wasn't having any of it. He dashed into his favorite store, Danny B. Funky, just down the street. The surveillance footage captures Sammy's brilliant move as he heads straight for the store clerk, Hannah. He whispers his plan, and Hannah instantly steps up. She positions herself between Sammy and the woman, firmly closes the door, and locks it, making sure Sammy is safe as the woman flees. This gutsy move by Sammy and the quick reaction from Hannah turned a potentially dangerous situation into an escape. Number 9. Heroic move.
Come on, sweetie. You're okay. Come on, sweetie. You're okay.
In Ohio, dramatic body camera footage captures the heart-pounding moment when officers rescued a young girl abducted by her father, who didn't have custody. On January 10th, a dashcam video shows the Ohio State Patrol chasing a silver Ford Taurus with Michigan plates.
Are you alone? Are you alone in the car?
The tension rises as the car finally pulls over and officers approach cautiously. Officers instruct Nardolini to throw his keys out of the window and then proceed to arrest him. Liliana, visibly scared, is gently rescued from the car by an officer.
Come on, sweetie. You're okay. Come on, sweetie. You're okay.
Number 10. Neighbor saves kid. Here you can see a normal day at an apartment complex get a little crazy. A guy walks into the parking lot where a mom and her kids are hanging out. A car pulls up and parks. The guy strolls past the family at first, but then comes back. Suddenly, the guy makes a move, grabs the kid, and tries to take off with them. But here's where it gets awesome. People in the complex see what's happening and rush over. The kid's uncle, along with a neighbor, ran at the kidnapper. Seeing this, the kidnapper freaks out and lets the kid go before taking off. Number 11. Shop owner stand. A normal day takes a crazy turn. It starts with a woman trying to kidnap a baby from a stroller right outside a smog shop. The baby's caretakers freak out and run away, leaving the baby behind. That's when Ashraf Ali, the shop owner, jumps into action. The CCTV footage shows him running towards the stroller, waving his arms and telling the woman to back off. The woman keeps trying to grab the stroller, and at one point, it looks like she might even hit him. But Ali stands his ground. Just then, another person runs over from across the street to help. Together, they manage to keep the woman away and call 911. The woman then runs into the road, acting all crazy. Thanks to the quick actions of Ali and the Good Samaritan, the baby is safe. This video shows how ordinary people can step up and be heroes when it counts. Number 12. Kid's quick escape.
6-year-old who escaped an alleged abduction attempt right in front of her house.
This is a heart-stopping moment caught on camera. A 6-year-old named Kennedy Nash had a terrifying close call right in front of her house. While taking out the trash, a stranger suddenly grabbed her, attempting to drag her away. But Kennedy's quick thinking and scream saved the day. She managed to break free, and the whole scary scene was captured on the family's surveillance camera. Kennedy's dad immediately jumped into his car and chased the man while on the phone with the police. The suspect, Derek McPherson, was soon arrested and charged. Number 13. Kidnap foiled by teen. Here, what started as an ordinary day turned into a heart-pounding thriller. A man casually walked up to a white car at a gas pump and drove off. But here's the twist. The car wasn't his, and inside were 13-year-old Jocelyn Milam and her baby sister Ivy. Their mom, Heather, was inside the store paying for gas and saw her car being stolen. Initially thinking her daughter was playing a prank, she quickly realized her children were being kidnapped. Jocelyn, thinking quickly, grabbed her mom's phone and dialed 911, leaving the line open so the police could hear everything. As the kidnapper drove, she screamed for help and even hung out of the car window, trying to attract attention. Her dad, using a tracking app, pinpointed her location and rushed to find her. In a daring move, Jocelyn started hitting the kidnapper, who panicked and abandoned the car in a parking lot. Police found the girls safe, and the kidnapper was later caught, bragging about his crime at a bus station. Jocelyn's bravery turned a terrifying ordeal into a story of heroism. Number 14. Grandmother's rescue. A man suddenly grabs a 3-year-old girl, wraps her in a blanket, and starts running. The little girl's grandmother tries to rescue her, while the girl's twin 5-year-old brothers stand frozen in shock. It's a heart-stopping moment. When this happened, the grandmother's desperate screams made the other people spring into action. They chased down the kidnapper, proving that everyday heroes are real. Number 15. Customer stops. Kidnap. Here is a real-life horror scene when a man tries to kidnap a 4-year-old girl in a California cell phone store. The surveillance footage shows the little girl playing with a candy machine while her mom holds her sibling nearby. Out of nowhere, the man grabs the girl and tries to make a run for it. But here's where it gets intense. Another customer in the store immediately springs into action. As the mom and the customer race outside, the brave customer doesn't hesitate to go after the kidnapper. Miraculously, the girl manages to break free from the man's grip. Number 16. Granny's bold defense. In this unforgettable video, a 75-year-old woman shows that she's not someone to be trifled with. It all kicks off at a 7-Eleven, where a robber decides to make his move behind the counter. But here's the twist he didn't see coming. Granny with a price checker in hand. She goes after him, swinging the device with all her might, determined to stop him in his tracks. Number 17. Driver's quick save. In the Oakland Hills, a DoorDash driver experienced the unexpected. While making a food delivery, she left her car running, unaware of the chaos about to unfold. A Mercedes SUV pulled up, and someone jumped out, attempting to steal her car. And there was a child in her car. The surveillance footage shows the driver sprinting back, yelling. This scared the carjacker, who abandoned the vehicle on the sidewalk across the street and fled. Thankfully, the child was unharmed. Number 18. Pizza Parlor Hero. In this wild video, a typical evening at a pizza parlor takes a dramatic turn. 2 women and a child are seated, enjoying their meal, when out of nowhere, a man bursts in and grabs the child. The restaurant owner, acting like a true hero, jumps into action. The child's mother and aunt quickly join in, and together, they grab the child and hold onto the suspect. It's a scene straight out of an action movie as other diners rally to help, making sure the attacker doesn't get away. Number 20. Quick police rescue. What happened here is pretty scary. A 6-year-old girl was kidnapped and taken away in a car. People around noticed something was wrong and called the police. This footage shows the police officer's body cam as they talk to the girl. She was rescued and unharmed. The kidnapper got what he deserved. Number 21. Granny's courage. On April 26, 2019, in Middletown, Ohio, a quick errand turned into a nightmare. A grandma got out of her car for 10 seconds and a stranger jumped in, hitting the gas. Surveillance footage shows the grandma running after the car like a superhero, desperate to save her grandkids. Her sheer panic and determination are both heart-wrenching and incredible to watch. Not your typical day in Middletown. Number 22. Delivery driver's brave act. On a busy street, an 11-year-old girl is stopped by a man who tries to get her to walk with him. Thankfully, a woman notices and steps out of a nearby store. She asks the girl if she knows the man, and when the girl says no, the woman quickly intervenes. She tells the girl to come to her and doesn't let the man take her. Thanks to this woman's quick thinking and bravery, the girl is saved from being abducted. Number 23. A teenager turns hero. In Las Cruces, New Mexico, a guy tries to kidnap a pregnant woman's kids, fighting anyone who stop him. The woman and her kids hide in a locked bathroom while chaos erupts. Just seems hopeless, 16-year-old Kanan Bauer, a wrestling champ, shows up like a superhero. He's at another gas station, hears the commotion, and rushes over. Without a second thought, Kanan takes down the attacker in a move so smooth, you'd think it was from a wrestling highlight reel. He pins the guy down while the employees, in a mix of panic and anger, help. The attacker's pinned, and Kanan calmly controls the situation despite the chaos around him. The employees, fueled by adrenaline, want to take their anger out on the guy, but Kanan keeps things under control. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the cops arrive and put the attacker in cuffs. Kanan's quick thinking and bravery saved the day, proving that heroes do come in all shapes and sizes, even teenage wrestling champs. Number 24. Tech-assisted rescue. A 9-year-old boy found himself trapped inside a stolen car as the suspect tried to flee from the police. The situation took a wild turn when the vehicle crashed during the chase. Thanks to some tech-savvy moves, the family used the boy's iPhone locator to pinpoint his location. The officer, following the chopper's guidance, spots the stolen car zooming past him. The chase reaches its climax as the Georgia State Patrol performs a pit maneuver, causing the stolen car to crash. With guns drawn, the officers move in for the arrest. Amid the chaos, the terrified boy is safely rescued and immediately asks about his mom. Number 25. Detroit dad's heroic defense. At a gas station in Detroit, a dad turned into a hero in seconds. Security footage captured a man walking into the store, pulling a gun from his pants and aiming it at a dad holding his baby. Without missing a beat, this brave dad knocked the gun away and sprinted deeper into the store, clutching his child. The gunman, likely stunned by the dad's lightning-fast reaction, quickly fled outside. Talk about a superhero moment. Number 26. Grocery store rescue. In Crowley, Paige Ortiz was just at the grocery store when she noticed a sketchy guy, Stephen Basie, eyeing their truck. As Paige went inside to help with groceries, Basie made his move and tried to snatch Paige's 2-year-old daughter. Paige didn't hesitate. She grabbed her a kitchen knife and then rushed outside. Paige went full beast mode, holding the knife to Basie's throat while her husband got their daughter to safety. Number 27. Off-duty deputy stops kidnapping. Greg Bonello, a 30-year-old guy, is seen lurking near a shopping cart. Suddenly, he grabs a 13-year-old girl, attempting a bold daylight kidnapping. The girl's mom, right there with her, goes into full mama bear mode and fights back. It turns into an intense tug-of-war, with the mom determined to keep her daughter safe. Just as Greg tries to make his escape, an off-duty deputy in the parking lot notices the commotion. Right place, right time. Number 28. CVS kidnap foiled. At a CVS in Miami Beach, what started as a typical shopping trip quickly turned into a nightmare. A stranger attempted to snatch a child right in front of his horrified parents. Thankfully, the whole incident was captured on camera. Quick-thinking bystanders immediately sprang into action, thwarting the kidnapper's plans. Number 29. Officer saves girl. In Albuquerque, a 3-year-old girl named Caroline Leon Alcocar was found sitting all alone in a chilly parking lot after being abducted. Her mum had left her in the car while running an errand, and during that brief moment, the car was stolen. Luckily, Officer Chris Pasha was on duty and discovered the frightened child. He immediately brought her into his warm police cruiser to comfort her. The reunion with her parents was captured on the officer's body cam, showing the relief and joy of everyone involved. Number 30, Mom's Battle. In New York City, an 18-year-old woman named Lex is ambushed right outside her apartment by a masked man. The guy, dressed in camo, grabs her and starts dragging her away. But Lex's mom, Adriana Alvarez, isn't having any of it. She jumps into action, chasing after them and turning the situation into a chaotic brawl. They kick and fight down 4 flights of stairs, all caught on camera. Adriana's determination is nothing short of heroic as she battles to save her daughter. The suspect, identified as Lex's former co-worker, George Vasallo, didn't stand a chance against the fierce mom. The tussle spills into a neighbor's apartment where the community steps in. One neighbor helps pin Vasallo down until the cops arrive. Number 31, Stroller Showdown. Here we see a wild scene unfold as a man starts playing tug-of-war with a mom over her baby's stroller. The mother is desperately trying to hold on, while the man aggressively questions if the baby is even hers. People around quickly jump in to help, forming a protective circle around the mom and shouting at the man to back off. The whole thing is turning into a chaotic mess, with everyone yelling and tensions rising fast. Just when it looks like things might get out of hand, a bystander steps in like a superhero. Using some smooth jiu-jitsu moves, they manage to take the aggressive guy down to the ground, securing him without causing any harm. That about does it for this video. These brave babysitters and guardians saved the day and got those kids back safely. Which one was your favorite? Would you like to see more videos like this one? Do let us know in the comments. We would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible stories like this coming your way. See you in the next one. Goodbye.